Well, we're joined now by the leader of the English Defence League, Stephen Lennon, who also goes by the name of Tommy Robinson. Did you ever meet Anders Breivik?
I never. Can I start by expressing our deepest sympathies and our prayers for all the victims and all the families and the entire country of Norway. And God bless them all.
How was it that this man who committed these atrocious acts was able to come on your demonstrations?
I don't believe he has been on our demonstration, but I believe we should stop speculating and look at the facts.
I am looking at some evidence here from Daryl Hobson. Do you know who he is?
I don't know. But
I thought you were arrested with him once, weren't you?
That's the poppy burning incident. There was other people arrested. I was arrested on my own on that day. But page 14...
You were arrested at the same time? Yes.
No, I wasn't. On the same day. Page 1438 of his dossier, he states the English Defence League are an anti-racist, anti-fascist, anti-Nazi organisation. We can never coincide with this organisation because our ideologies are so far apart. That's what he says.
We'll come to his manifesto in a short time. But Mr. Hobson claims...
Who is Mr. Hobson? Mr. Hobson, some random member out of 100,000 members.
Sorry, I thought first of all there weren't. We don't actually know how
100,000 supporters on the internet. Daryl Hobson's one of them. Yeah. No. But more to the point, this man
who has been arrested.
Let's not listen to what Daryl Hobson says. Let's listen to what let's listen to what this psychopath says in his manifesto. In his manifesto, he states that we have non-white members, and he is ideologically so far apart from us. He calls us naive fools. The media are not reporting this. Our relationship with this man is completely opposite. We encourage integration.
He had 600
He doesn't praise you.
EDL member
He doesn't praise
friends.
us. If you listen to what he says in his manifesto rather than speculation, let's look at the facts of what he says on page 1438. I can actually read them. I can read the facts if you want. He actually says...
Just tell me, out of his manifesto, how much of it do you disagree with? 1,500 pages, how much do you disagree with?
Can I state that after 7/7, would you have said this to a Muslim leader because they shared the same ideology?
That's completely irrelevant.
Parts of the same ideology. We believe Islam is a threat. Do we want to stop this happening on British soil, or do we want to play the blame game? We should be trying to learn from this incident.
I'm just trying to establish some facts about the connections between your organisation and his.
Yeah, the EDL harshly condemned...
We can trade quotes endlessly.
No, it's not. This isn't quotes. This is from his manifesto, not media, not Daryl Hobson. This is from the man himself. The EDL harshly condemns any movement that uses terror as a tool, such as mine. This is why we view the EDL as naive fools. The EDL is a democratic movement. They still believe that the democratic system can solve British problems. They have non-European background members, African and Asian, etc., etc. This is what the man said. So
presumably you've also read his listing on one of your forums. Hello to all you good English men and women. Just wanted to say you're a blessing to all in Europe in these dark days.
This was before his manifesto was released, so you can see that his opinion...
Indeed it was. It was almost the last thing he published before he disappeared to make his bombs.
Yeah, and then you've seen his manifesto that he released. The point is, there is a massive... Do we want to learn from this? This man was a sick individual. You can never use terror tactics like he has used, but do we want to learn from it? The fact is, there's an undercurrent of anger that people... These are the facts that people should be addressing. There's an undercurrent of anger across the whole of Britain, across the whole of Europe. If you don't address this issue, if you keep sweeping it under the carpet, and you keep
no one's sweeping it under the carpet. I'm merely trying to establish the links between you and him.
In a democracy, you use your democratic rights. When you're aggrieved, you peacefully protest. That's what the English Defence League's done. We get condemned for trying to peacefully protest. We are an anti... we condemn all extremism. We condemn all violence. We are exactly what you would want as a grassroots organisation to the serious threat. There have not
You're
been...
with Alan Lake, who was one of your founders.
He's not one of my mates. He wasn't one of our founders. Again, that's speculation.
He's a funder of your organisation.
No, he's not a funder. That's again speculation.
He's not a funder or a founder.
He's never given a penny to the English Defence League. These are not... That's what I mean. We should do facts.
But he's written speeches for you, hasn't he?
No, facts, not speculation. That's what I'm saying. The point is...
Do you know him?
Do you believe that there have been...
Do you know him?
Dormant racists just...
Do you know him?
I do know him. But do you believe there are dormant racists...
Do you agree with him when he says this was logical and inevitable?
No, I don't. I completely...
Because that's very close to what you're saying.
I am disgusted and sickened by what this man done. And every single member of the English